Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. You're looking at the daily chart of the SPY here. Had a pretty overall choppy day. There was definitely opportunities to trade, level to level style. Looking at the 15-minute chart here, as you guys know, I got the support and resistant levels. When it clears a resistant level on the 15-minute chart, that's when I look to long. Bam! Cleared right there, gave us a nice pop level to level to 392.7. That's around the 200 daily moving average. And that critical level around 394. Rejected from 394, gave us a false breakout setup. Decent level to level move. Okay, couldn't hold that 200 daily moving average intraday. And then we got a drop to the downside. False breakdown setup. Okay, that 391.4 level, that's my 61.8 fib level on the daily chart. False breakdown setup where it gave us the pop back up to the upside, and as you can see here, drop back down, recapture. A lot of choppy action. I traded the morning, got my level to level move in, got my nice green, and I was done. Didn't want to trade too much. We got FOMC Wednesday, got some pre FOMC chop. It's not anything unusual that we are seeing here, okay? But I definitely want you guys to notice this trend line. I'll change the color to orange. Very critical trend line here, okay? I have it connected, okay, to January 10th low, January 19th low, March 2nd low, okay? And we got some rejection where this trend line was also treated as resistant on March 10th, March 14th, March 17th, and almost today we tested as resistant and rejected it. Okay, so very critical trend line here. All right, the level based on this trend line for tomorrow is 394.5. Very critical level. All right, that's my line in the sand, if you will. All right, as far as being bullish and bearish. Okay, because if we can clear this level, I will be looking to long. 394.5 clear, I would look to long. Play it level to level to 396.5 above 396.5. I'll be watching that 50 daily moving average, which is at 400 now, and that next fib level at 41.6. Okay, these are not new levels here that I'm giving you guys. Same levels from previous video, but I just want to acknowledge the new context that we got here on the daily chart. We just got some more chop, but we definitely got to watch for these levels to trigger a decent move to the upside. Sorry about that. Okay, now if we cannot clear that trend line, all right, because we have been seeing some selling pressure intraday here, this green line right here, selling pressure. Bulls, if bulls are unable to clear that, they need to, if bulls are unable to clear that, the bears need to show some follow through, break down some resistance. Now that there's the 200 daily moving average, which is at 392.7 now. And then there's that 61.8 fib level at 391.4. Those two levels I need to see lost with 390 and 388.5 below to trigger more downside down to 386. 386 is now where the yearly trend line is, and breakdown of that support level at 386. Okay, I'm going to favor a lower low, okay? I got 384 and this previous low right here at 380.6s. But I would favor a lower low and a breakdown of 380.6s, and maybe go down lower to 378 and 375-ish. All right? So that's my levels. That's the setups. All right? It's very possible that tomorrow we'll chop again the day before FOMC. Just keep that in mind. FOMC, I think we're going to get a really nice big move. I don't know if it's to the upside, to the downside, but I will be looking to react. Know the levels, know the setups, and just trade it unbiasedly, sheep style. All right? Now, remember in the previous video, I talked about this bear flag right here, okay? Still tracking the bear flag. It's, the SPY is still within the bear flag. That's that yellow line that I was telling you guys about, that it needs to clear 394.5 to trigger more upside. And if it does, I would favor we fill out this bear flag to the upside, okay? Breakout of the bear flag is around 399 to 400 zone now. All right? Now, yeah, like I said, breakdown. I got support at the 200 daily moving average and the 391.4 level. But breakdown of the bear flag It's around 388 now. Yeah, it's about 388. By tomorrow, it'll slope up for tomorrow though. So for what, Tuesday for tomorrow, it'll be about 389.3-ish. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's the level based on the bear flag. As long as we are within it, we are still chopping. And I think when FOMC comes, it's gonna break this bear flag and we should get a trend move. All right, triple Q is still closing above that 61.8 fib level at 303.8. I cannot get bearish unless we get a close below that level of 303.8 and trigger some more downside to 301. That's the 23.6 fib level from January. Actually, that's December 2022 low to February high, okay? And then, of course, this blue trend line at 299. Below 299, we got a false breakout setup. Be very bearish. 294.3, 293. 290.5-ish and 286.6 would be targets that I'm looking at, okay? Now, we could stay above 303.8, 306, 309, 311, and 313.5-ish will be my targets for the upside for triple Q. IWM, let me go take a closer look, all right? We're going to zoom in a little bit, okay? IWM is basing, all right? Ascending triangle. Descending triangle, descending triangle. All right, so breakout needs to get above 175. Breakdown is 171. Anything between 171 to 175 is a chop zone. Okay, so watch for the breakout either to the upside, to the downside. Below 171, I would look for puts. Above 175, I would look for calls. Tesla, we're chopping. You see that? We got a bunch of candles side by side. Maybe Tesla is also waiting for a catalyst. That could be FOMC, okay? Remember, I still got the levels at 190.3, critical level, as well as 198 based on this trend line, this pink trend line, okay? Needs to clear 186 to go test those upside targets, though, okay? As far as being bearish, I have support at 182, 180, 175.6, and 173.4. Bulls do not want Tesla to go any lower than 173.4 if it continues to chop. Because if it goes below 173.4, I will favor a deeper sell-off down with 174.5, 159.7, and 156.5 as targets to the downside, okay? Apple is looking bullish, actually. All right, got another breakout of Apple here. Okay, you guys see this double top? All right, that's what the orange trend line is based on, right around 156.2-ish. We cleared that today, so 156.2 is a critical support for tomorrow. If Apple breaks back below, that's a false breakout setup. Look to short, targeting 154 to 153.5 zone, 151.6, 150. And 147.5. Okay, as long as above 156.2, I'm bullish. Needs to clear 158 to put 160.5 target in play. And maybe we'll go test 165.6. All right, DXY still looking bearish. We broke down that 104.1 level back on Friday. That was a very critical level, 23.6 fib level. I had support based on this green trend line at 103.4. And it's trying to break that down right now. All right, 102.8 is the next support. If that fails, could be very bearish. Needs to recapture 104.1 to be bullish for DXY, okay? VIX, here it is, looking all choppy as usual. VIX cannot make up its mind, but there's support at 23.8 and 21.2. If VIX breaks below 21.2, it would be pretty bearish for the VIX, all right? Right now, it's chopping, okay, between 28 and 23.8. All right, watch for the breakout of that chop zone. All right, and here is the option flow: 67% in the puts, 33% into calls. Now, one that does stick out is this sweep order, over 2 million in premium, over 6,000 in size, calls 410 strike price, April 21st expiration date. Okay, this came in today and is pre-FOMC, so interesting to see that. Triple Q, 40% in the calls, 60% in the puts. All right, and we got a similar one right here. Calls for March 23rd, though. 307 strike price, 2.2 million premium, over 6,000 in size. This one's also March 23rd, 307 strike price, over 1.6 million in premium, though. All right. This one, March 31st, 285 strike price. That's what puts that came in this morning. All right. Overall bearish though. IWM 100% in the puts. And look at this one, 155 strike price for April 21st. All right. That's an interesting one. Apple 94%. So despite the big breakout today, overall bearish on Apple right now as far as big money is concerned. Tesla 70% in the puts. Not really sticks out. And the VIX 84% into calls. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more content from Uncle Chartist, check the link in the pinned comment below. I got tiers now for the Discord. You know, if you consider joining the Discord. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching and have a good evening. Peace.